Thanks for joining me today. I'm here with the only, the best, the wonderful.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl again, Mangisiwao, and I'm here with Bosibori, owner of Lankara Brides. You can follow her on Instagram at Lankara Brides, and she'll be doing most of the talking because you're talking about Pwani MUAs. I'll let her discuss everything.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Take it away.
Thanks a lot. It's such a privilege to be on your channel. You're doing a great job. I normally say anyone who is a YouTuber, man, you have a lot of consistency because you can't start up something and let it die out, you know. So kudos to you, doing a great job. Just like she mentioned, my name is Bosibori of Lankara Brides. Today we're just going to be talking about the community of makeup artists here at the coast, Pwani. We call it Pwani MUAs. And also in light of the coronavirus here, some of the things to take into consideration in terms of caution and how to be able to take care of yourself and also the clients that we do have here. So I moved to Mombasa from Nairobi in 2019, having been in Nairobi for quite some time. And when I got back, one of the things I felt was so necessary was for us to be able to establish a sort of community, or for us to be able to identify with one another, especially makeup artists within Mombasa. And I got in touch with one of the makeup artists, Mina, of Azira Artistry. And I asked her, what are some of the things that makeup artists do, or how many makeup artists do we have at the coast region? And I was pretty surprised to know that at the time there weren't that many, like at the top of her mind or her list, but she was certain, just as I was, that there were many makeup artists within the region. So I thought it would be important for us to sort of set up like a meet and greet and just to get to know each other, talk about some of the challenges that we face as makeup artists, how we get by and get through some of the challenges, you know, because you can be in this industry and you think you're by yourself, right?
So many times.
Yeah, so many times,
so many.
You know. So the initial soiree, call it the soiree, the initial soiree had about 14. It's just a very French term, just talking about get together and whatnot. And most times it's usually in the evening.
Sophisticated word to use instead of gathering.
Yeah. Yes. Gathering forum, you know. But it was really nice, the initial one, because we had about 14 makeup artists and we just had like round table discussions. The Pwani makeup artists are phenomenal, beautiful, so resilient in everything that they do. So the discussions were so vibrant and we felt like there was a need to continue the conversation. So I left that initial meeting thinking about what can we do for the community here at the coast. And it's been said for so long that, you know, nothing much can come out from the coast when it comes to creativity and when it comes to the creative industry. But I was surprised to know that we were more than just that 14, because after that we set up a WhatsApp group and we continue the conversation, and as we speak we are more than 50 of us. More than 50 makeup artists, phenomenal makeup artists.
Those very talented.
Yeah, you know, very, very talented makeup artists. So we had a second meeting in December, still of 2019, where we had like a panel of industry players, someone from the KRA industry, someone from the digital marketing industry, and also a lawyer, just to be able to talk to us about some of the things that are important surrounding our artistry and as our business. Because again, makeup artists don't do this as a hobby, guys. We don't do this as a hobby. You know, people make a livelihood, a decent livelihood from this. But there are a lot of people who feel that, you know, it's like you're just doing face painting and stuff like that, you know. And yet you're actually making a decent living from it. So it was good for us to be able to just talk about some of the things to consider, like contracts, how to have a solid contract, what digital marketing can do for you in terms of, you know, it's not just posting on Instagram just haphazardly or on Facebook or whatnot, that it has to be extremely intentional. And then if you're doing it as a business, what are some of the important governmental things to consider in setting up a business, you know, because as a makeup artist, it's a business like any other, so you follow through with everything. So my vision essentially from the initial meeting was for us to be able to establish a solid community that we can be able to support one another, network, and just grow essentially from one another, learning from each other. I always say that no man is an island. You can't be growing by yourself, you know, and then the sea is there are a lot of fish in the sea for everyone. So it's a matter of networking, learning, being very, very intentional about things, setting up forums, roundtable forums where we can just come and talk about the industry, how we can improve it, so that people take our crafts as seriously as we do.
Yes, and one thing I also love about the community is in case she has like several bookings and maybe she cannot avail herself, she can easily give someone the job, which is very helpful, so that we can see kila si mtu moja ndo apate. Si mtu moja apate, but everyone is able to get a client, post a picture, also market for themselves.
I can't do 15 by myself. Hiyo pia ni tamaa ya pesa. If you just you can't be stingy, man. So if I decide to call upon you, you need to be ready, with your A game. Nothing about being nervous or worried or whatnot. You need to come out and come out strong. So that means you're constantly redefining yourself in terms of your craft, investing in your kits, So these are some of the things we talk about, and just encourage one another. So we're able to share clients. If you can't make it for a gig, just like she said, there's no point of the client getting frustrated. Where do I get another makeup artist and whatnot? And a lot of our clients are so specific on the kind of maybe look that they're going for, or maybe the budget. So some of the things we shared was our quotations, our prices, so that if a client asks you for a makeup artist within a certain range, you know exactly who to refer her to. So that comes from being able to build a community.
Plus, so many people say that makeup artists are overcharged, makeup artists are expensive, but these things are actually expensive. The things that we use are actually expensive. Plus, also, you're paying for the skills.
Exactly. It's not about the product.
Because you can easily go and buy a foundation for yourself, but you
don't know how to apply
because of the skills. Right? So I'm sure someone out there is a makeup artist and might be asking how to join the community.
Very simple. Just DM me or text me your number or reach out to me. One of the things that we are really trying is not to have what they call not rogue. These people who say they're artists but are not really artists. You need to have a page. You need to have. We're trying to build we need to see your work. We need to see that you're actually an artist and not just saying that you're an artist so that you get in the scoop of things, because we take it very seriously. We talk about things to do with business and everything. So one of the ways we support one another is we'll follow you. If you're on Instagram or if you're on Facebook or if you have a YouTube channel, we'll follow you. We'll check out your work. So that's one of the things that you need to be able to have something that we can fall back on in terms of quantifying that truly you are a makeup artist. Even if you're starting out, put 2 pictures of yourself or 3 pictures so that we see the growth, and we encourage you to keep posting with intentionality, because again, platforms such as Instagram serve as a gallery for a lot of our clients, because they'll ask what's your handle. Nowadays it's what's your handle. It's not even do you have pictures and what, because everything is now being shared in the online community that way,
So the business of art, they have to see to want you get, so you just have to post 1 or 2 pictures, then send her your contacts and she'll add you to the WhatsApp group.
Or if you're already following her, if you're already following her on her YouTube channel, you can reach out to her, she can reach out to me, or who wants to get added, and join our community. It's growing by the day, and the good thing is that a lot of people have started identifying with our community, that indeed we are speaking as one voice from the coast region, because we want to see this community and this industry grow as vibrant. As makeup artists, one of the things we'll always be challenged on is our area of hygiene. And I think even in light of this coronavirus, that's one of the things that we're talking about, that as a makeup artist, we will need to ensure that we are taking hygiene as seriously as possible, not only for our clients, but also for ourselves and our families and our loved ones, to just take that extra caution. I think there's some of the things that could overlook. People probably didn't take so seriously, like sanitizing. Like some artists don't see the need of having a sanitizer in your kit. That's so crucial.
I honestly didn't have a sanitizer.
Now it's important.
Like I did is maybe wash my hands or use my wet wipes to wipe my hands. But now it's very
important to have the sanitizer, and you have to understand that the level of alcohol that is within the sanitizers needs to be at least 60% and above. Anything below that is just lotion to your hands. And even baby wipes don't work, because baby wipes, the way they are created are for babies. You know, they are sensitive and everything. So there are certain chemicals that they try to pull out. So it won't be as effective just using baby wipes. So sanitizing for sure. You know, another thing was the mask. You know, that mask that people think, oh, how am I going? It's going to make me look uncool and everything. Let me tell you, your health now does not care about how cool you're gonna look. It's so important.
Like number one right now.
Number one.
Yeah. We'll slay later.
We'll slay later. You know, so that's one of the things I said, that definitely you have to have a mask. You have to have a stainless steel palette to be able to transfer product from one. If you're using from a bottle, just pump a little onto that stainless steel. If you don't have that, if you're going to use the back of your hand, just ensure that you have some sort of tape. Sanitize tape, you know, put whatever product you're going to put, and then not using fingers again. Even if you've sanitized how sanitized your hands are, can't be using fingers with applications and everything. Like for sure, as a makeup artist, we are going to be scrutinized based on our hygiene.
Yes,
for sure. And then for those
looking at you like, okay, what are you doing next? Next.
They're just, you know, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? And so for everyone who has like the things we're just talking about, that if you have secured clients, this is what they're expecting you will take into consideration. It's not rocket science, you know, as any industry as it were. We need to as makeup artists need to be taking that into consideration. We had one of us amongst us who had corona, who had a very unfortunate incident. Her whole kit was stolen, and that can be very devastating. You can't even quantify what it would take to be able to start from the beginning. And what we did as a community, we came together and put together what we could to be able to help her start. It might not have been everything that she was anticipating, but it was a start from somewhere, you know. And I can't imagine if she was by herself, you know.
She had a booking on that week.
Yeah, that
Saturday,
weekend.
And her things just got stolen like that, you know, and you're stranded, you know where to start. Maybe the cash that you had, you use it to maybe buy something. So she was stranded, and as a community, we came together. We talked to each other and we helped her to, you know, buy some things at least you can use on the day.
During the day and everything. So those are some of the things as artists that we are hoping to achieve from establishing this community. Networking is so important. One person once said that your net worth is well equivalent to your network. You know, so the network, the community that we're establishing is a network in itself. You know, and it's growing by the day, and it's very encouraging to see that people are coming together with one vision and one vision only, to grow in the business and to grow even as an individual. I can give you guys a challenge. What skill do you have that you can quantify or make into a business? And then how can you grow the community of people that you have in the same industry for the betterment of the industry? Because again, it's not about self. We're not doing it so that one person gains better likes or better favor than someone else. We've all come together with the same vision, that we want to grow each other, grow together as a community. That's just like Mangi, the way she started a YouTube channel. Guys, it is not easy, but the very fact that we can encourage her and tell her, keep doing it, you know, we keep watching her videos, we'll share. If there's something she's doing wrong, tell her, pengine lighting hapa ilikuwa imecheza.
It's not only me in the group who has a channel. We're like, I don't know, 5. And we share.
And we keep sharing. Una makasiriko in 2019.
Imagine we share, we correct each other, we watch the videos. You know. And
we're able to give genuine input and authentic. And we all decided to be very open and to be very objective when you receive correction. Because again, once we share, someone shares in the group, anyone who's a YouTuber amongst us shares in the group and asks, what do you think? We give genuine feedback, you know, because we want to see her grow. It's
So guys, that one has been a very, very helpful conversation.
This was fun.
This was fun.
This was fun.
This was fun. At least for once, I'm not doing like so much of the talking. Someone is talking on my
guys, being on this side is very intimidating. How you do it is amazing, because
So but you know, you have to, because you have to do this at the end of the day. But for real, the group has really been helpful.
Thanks.
What you were doing, what you started is really helpful for many people. I don't know if people are telling you, but I am telling you because it has really helped me personally.
Thank you.
And it has really, especially the last
Soiree.
we had the
panelists.
Yeah, the panelists. Wow. Because I had no idea with the contract thing.
Especially the contracts. A lot of those things, what you wanna pose,
and how to market yourself via social media, so many things were discussed, and I really learned a lot thanks to her for organizing everything.
Thank you.
So guys, that one has been from us. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for watching this video. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly hit the subscription button. Leave a comment. We've asked some few questions.
Right.
So leave a comment so that we can see on ways to improve.
Right.
On what to add, what to remove. Yeah. So thank you so much. It's a wrap. Bye.